Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Kohaloyim Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Dash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect. I wanted to talk about this guy that came up this past Saturday. It was a Jake, and he believed that he was a Moor. On top of that, he just had a weird doctrine in terms of the things that he believed. And, of course, we proceeded to tell him the truth, what we believed his true nationality was according to his father, so on and so forth, right? He stayed up there for maybe a good 20 minutes, I'm guessing. And then at the very end, as he was leaving, then he says, "All right, brothers, thanks for the message. I appreciate it. Peace and love. It's all about peace and love," is basically what he was saying. And look, this is the thing, and this is why I'm making this video. You can come up and have a soft voice and, you can be listening and be attentive. Cool. But if you're going to go back and forth and basically try to combat the things that we say, especially if you come up talking about how you want to learn and, I guess, break bread, you got to understand it's not all about just love and this positive message and being optimistic. Peace and love, brothers. It's all about love and positivity. It's not all about that. And just because that's coming out of your mouth, it doesn't mean that you're saying the right thing. Because that's what we're about. We're about right versus wrong. We're about spreading the truth. That's it. Point blank, period. It's about the truth. It's about right versus wrong. That has nothing to do with what you believe to be positive or optimistic. No, all that is some BS. And people have it confused because they're used to this, Christianity doctrine where it's all love, nothing but love, love, love. Spread love. That's not what it's all about. Because we'll tell you that in the world to come, these Edomites are going to be your servants. And they're going into captivity. As a matter of fact, all the heathen are going into captivity. But to a lot of people, that's a negative message, brother. That's negative. That doesn't sound good. Servants, captivity, slaves. No, that's a positive thing, though. That's a good thing for the earth. It's a great thing to put these Edomites out of power and to have our enemies to be subject unto us. That's a positive message. You know what sounds negative to me? You know what sounds pessimistic to me? You telling me that for the next 30, 40, 50, 60 years, I have to live here in America, Babylon the Great, this land of our captivity, and I have to work a 9-to-5 job, and someone dictates how much taxes come out of my paycheck each and every single week or bi-weekly. That sounds crazy to me. Someone dictates when I have to wake up in the morning because I got to get to work at a certain time. Then I got to sit in traffic for who knows how long. And then my employer, my boss, has to tell me when I can take my lunch break and then how long I have to eat my lunch. That sounds like a negative message to me. But nonetheless, the elect are going to hear this gospel and understand that this is actually the true positive message and that we are speaking what's right according to the Most High and His only begotten Son anyway. So without further ado, I'm going to start here in Deuteronomy 30, verse 19. "I call heaven and earth to record this day against you, that I have set before you life and death, blessing and cursing. Therefore choose life, that both thou and thy seed may live." So this doctrine that we have from the Holy Spirit, from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, we're giving you an option. Look, this is about life and death here. And like I mentioned, it's not really an option on the higher level because the elect are going to hear it, and the elect were predestined to receive salvation anyway. But on a surface level, it's like, look, you either get down with this doctrine or you're choosing death. That's it, point blank, period. So we have to teach the truth. We have to teach what's right. It's not always about, oh, peace and love, positivity, brother. No, all that is some BS. Just what's true. That should be what you're seeking on a day-to-day basis. That's why we call this doctrine the truth. That's it. Let me jump over, because I got a few precepts. I'm not going to make this long at all. 1 John 3, verse 18, my little children, let us not love in word, neither in tongue, meaning not only in word or in tongue, because you can show love through the things that you're saying, right? But it says in deed and in truth. So it's not just about what's coming out of your mouth, but if you believe in something, like the scriptures say, we believe, therefore we have spoken, right? Because from that perspective, you speaking also is an action. But right here, you have to love not just in word or in tongue, but in deed and in truth. So you have to show your love by your action. And that's what we're doing. Out there on the highways and byways, we believe, therefore we wake up, we eat a proper breakfast. If it's hot, we make sure we're staying hydrated so that we have the proper amount of energy and mental capacity to be out there. We weather the storm, the different elements, and we're out there showing forth our belief by our actions. We're speaking out on the highways and byways. We're making these videos and we're speaking the truth. That in general is us showing love to our people right there. And then, of course, people want to call us bums and what are you guys doing for the people? You're not doing nothing. We're doing the most valuable thing that our people could ever get a hold of, which is having knowledge from the heavens. We're literally just transferring to you guys knowledge that's been given to us from a different realm, from the Most High and His only begotten Son. It's the best thing that you can ever get. It's the greatest treasure on earth. Let me, what else do I have? I got some notes here. 2 Timothy 2 and 15. Sometimes you got to do that. Just write things down. 2 Timothy 2 verse 15. Study to show thyself approved unto God, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, and we damn sure aren't ashamed. Why would I be ashamed of what a 2/3 got to say? What a 2/3 thinks of me? A nigga that's going to die eventually. I'll just see you in the kingdom. I don't care about what you think about me on this side. We're going to speak the truth and that's it, whether you like it or not. Doesn't matter what anybody thinks. So study to show thyself approved unto God. That's what it's all about. You having the Most High's approval, not man's approval. Don't give a damn about the views that we get, the people that scorn, the people that listen, the people that don't listen. Well, the people that listen, sure, right? But the elect out of that number that listen. That's all that matters. It says, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth, breaking it down properly, letting our people know exactly what the scriptures are talking about. What else I got? John 4 verse 24. Yeah, let me highlight this. John 4 verse 24. Oldie but goodie. The Most High is a spirit, and they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth. Once again, it's about the truth. It's about right versus wrong. Cool, you can say, yeah, peace and love and positivity. Nothing is wrong with that. Great. I'm actually all about that. But you got to understand the message that's being given. It has to be in truth. And the message that we have from the Most High is a positive message for our people. You are no longer going to be suffering. No longer are going to be crying. No longer going to be worried about someone stealing your child. You're not going to be worried about your child going to school and being, what's the proper word, indoctrinated with, I would just say, a doctrine of the devil. because our children are being taught nothing but lies here in this school system. They're not being taught the truth, who they are, what they should be eating, basically how to please the Most High. That's what we should be learning, how to keep his laws, statutes, and commandments. That ain't being taught. That ain't being taught in the school district. So yeah, you don't have to worry about none of these things. No more diseases, sicknesses, none of this crap, not even getting old. You're just going to be able to just live and prosper and just exist, be at peace in the kingdom of heaven. All thanks to Yahweh Shai's sacrifice. All thanks to the Most High giving us his only begotten Son. That's the truth. And that's a positive message. Last one. Matthew 12, verse 36. Yeah, I wanted to end it off with this one. Matthew 12. Kind of cold in here. Matthew 12, verse 36. But I say unto you that every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment. For by thy words thou shalt be justified, and by thy words thou shalt be condemned. It's going to be a lot of people. And I'm getting this because this message is not only for, it's not even for them. This message is only for the elect, right? So I may be talking about this guy and using him as an example for this video topic, but really this message is for the elect, those that are going to hear it and say, hey, you know what? How does this message relate to me? Well, we have to understand that even our words, every idle word that we're speaking, we're going to have to give account thereof in the day of judgment. Now, how are you going to be judged now? The righteous are going to receive a righteous reward, and the wicked are going to be condemned. They're going to be destroyed, right? And like it says in verse 37, the righteous are going to be justified. For by thy words thou shalt be justified, and by thy words thou shalt be condemned. Even the things that we're saying. So it's very, very important to be sincere and to be pushing this doctrine in truth. Remember, we read rightly dividing the word of truth, asking the Lord to give you the true understanding so that you're able to speak these words confidently on a week-to-week basis so that you can live your life as holy as possible. All right, we're not going to get things perfect, but we will be perfect in faith and in doctrine. Those are the two things that make us perfect. Our faith and the things that are coming out of our mouth, right, according to preaching the gospel. Very, very important. Right, everything is being recorded in the heavens. The angels, they see everything, and they're reporting things back to the Most High. They hear everything, reporting these things back to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. So I wanted to end off with that note, because like I mentioned, this video, I may be using this guy from Saturday as a subject, but you know, this and all of our videos is for the elect. So Lord's will, it was edifying to the elect. I want to give all glory, praise, and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakudash. Double honors to our apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessing to the elect. Shalom.